Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Jocelyn Lovely. So good to see you guys here today. This reading is for my beautiful Leos. That fire, that fire, that fire. I love y'all. My Leos, I swear to God, you are my counterparts. Literally, you guys are the best friends. You guys are the out there, the sunrise, the sunshine to the Aquarius's moon, and just intuitive, loving energy. Air signs, right? So yeah, my Leos, this reading, if you resonate with this, like, share, and subscribe. If you're not a Leo and this reading hits you, don't dismiss it. It's for you. If you guys want to donate or for any personal readings, click on the link down below. Alright, so we're starting off with the Page of Pentacles. I'm getting more for this reading that you're in the dark, right? Trying to navigate your way through. You see how he's on a boat ready to move forward. And it looks to me, this looks more of like the brain. Like you're using your mind to get you're using the mind to navigate and help you get through this realm. But unfortunately, your mind is at its excellence. Okay, first of all, you guys are just very intellectual, but I'm talking to a specific group here who's using their mind to navigate, but unfortunately this is only going to get you so far. You've used your mind for everything, but in this state of being, in this last stanza of your chapter, you need to activate your heart, right? And I know this because you're at the Ace of Cups in reverse. You got that one ace. You can't start your new beginning because there's no water, right? There's no water in this cup. It's all dusty, right? It's foggy. You don't know what's in there. You don't trust it. It's in the dark. You can't even see it really, right? Because you can't see anything at the moment. You can't even see your guides. This is the King of Wands, but I'm seeing more of a guide energy here. I always see like the higher presence in the realms really looking for you, really just guiding you through, but you can't see it. And it's funny because what they see is they see you, right? You're at the 9 of Cups, right? You just need that one more cup to get to the 10. And again, they've given you wings. They've given you all the tools necessary. You've earned the tools necessary to get out of there, right? And you're trying. I'm not saying you're not. You're at your best. You're at the optimist, literally trying so hard. You've already been in the depths of hell, trying to get your ass out. It's at the last second here, right? Again, all this does, you're clearing that cup out. That cup needs to be cleared out. It's been cleared out. Your guys are watching you, really struggling to get out of this last energy, right? Really getting yourself prepared. This is all they're seeing. They're preparing you. Whether you see it or not, you're getting prepared. They're preparing you, making sure that you're at your optimum best, right? And then I see you here with the cup energy. Again, a cup energy, right? The only thing you need, right? It's foggy, you can't see. What you're missing is water. You're missing your heart. You need to activate that heart, right? Through meditation or whatever practice you use. Really, one thing that I do is when I sit there and I meditate, I really hear, if I'm in my head and I don't want to listen, I really have to shut down, to take a few breaths, and then really start listening to my heartbeat. If I'm listening to my heartbeat, it starts activating. And then I surrender to that noise, right? Because then it starts, the heart has information for you, whether you know it or not. It's sending that information right to your brain, and it's telling you exactly what it needs, or what it's almost like the minute you surrender to this heartbeat, it starts sending waves of frequency to your mind, and your mind starts relaxing. It starts sending it the, what is that called? Serotonin. It literally activates so many areas in the brain, and it just relaxes. Then the brain realizes it's not alone. It doesn't have to freak out. It doesn't have to go into anxiety mode. The heart really is doing the work if you just let the heart proceed, right? Because again, maybe the last time you did activate that heart, you got crushed, right? And so then maybe your heart was overdoing it, and maybe you were leading with your heart for a long time, and then your mind's like, I have to shut that down. You're doing too much. You're fucking it up for the whole group. You're fucking it up for everybody, right? But you already did all of the discerning. You already got yourself where you needed to be. Now it's time to let the heart come back out. It's time to let the heart really let itself shine and be, and it needs to show you. There's things the heart wants to show you, but it can't, because you're not letting it take over a little bit, right? You can use both, but your heart also needs to be activated here, right? You want a more stable, solid foundation. You can't have a stable, solid foundation if you're only activating from here, right? If you're only working on this level of consciousness, you need this one too. You need the higher heart to be activated here in order for you to fly. Again, more feather energy, right? Feather, light as air, light as a heart, light. Remember that is that saying about the portal, like when you, it's kind of like saying that cheesy ass thing when you die. The Egyptians used to believe that when you die, they weigh your heart, right, at the portal. And if your heart is as light as a feather, then you're able to move through the next portal, right? But it doesn't mean that you're dead or alive. You can do this type of, you can move on to the next portal while you're alive, right? To a new, higher, clearer dimension. But in order for you to do that, you have to clear things out. So what I'm getting here is the reason why you're not getting that heart activated is because there's too much pain there. And so what the mind does when the heart needs to go out and it needs to cry, the mind can't handle that because the heart is broken, right? So what the mind does is it goes out there to try to find addictions and go find something to soothe it and comfort it, right? Instead of sitting there and listening to the heart and letting it grieve, right? Instead of the mind blaming itself and saying it's my fault, I should have intervened, I knew better, we shouldn't have trusted this person, right? Instead of you getting into that blame mentality, victimization, or whatever it is, don't judge anything. Don't judge yourself. Don't blame yourself. Like, if anything, forgive yourself for what you let yourself go through. You needed to get through these lessons one way or another. And unfortunately, sometimes a lot of these lessons have to be taught through heartbreak. It's just what it is. It only makes you stronger, and it just wasn't meant to be, right? Whatever place or whatever you had to let go of was not meant for you, right? And unfortunately, your heart did suffer. Your heart doesn't know, your heart just wants to love. And that's the only thing. That's the only crime the heart committed. How can you hate yourself for something that your heart naturally does? It just loves, whether it was for the wrong person. It is what it is. We all do it. How could you hurt yourself? How could you hate yourself for something that's so natural? Right? So your heart doesn't blame you. Your heart doesn't blame itself. Your heart just wants to heal. So let it cry, let it heal, let that energy come to your brain without any judgment. And if you judge yourself, write this down. Ask yourself, why do I still hold this resentment towards my heart and myself? Why do I hate myself for having to learn a lesson that everybody has to learn? Right? Why? And then write it down and then find the answer. You'll know the answer, but let your heart cry, and you'll be surprised. The minute you let your heart cry, you get over it. It's like you forgive yourself because you realize, how else were you going to learn these lessons? Like I said, how else were you supposed to live? What were you supposed to not go out and try to live a happy relationship? I guarantee you weren't even the one that did anything wrong. I guarantee you were just matched with somebody that couldn't love you the way you wanted to be loved. But guess what? There are people out there who are waiting. They're praying for someone like you to come along their way. They're praying for you. And you could be at that new ace. You could be at that new ace, but you're not, because you won't let your heart cry. You won't let your heart get over whatever this pain is. But the minute you do, you'll be surprised. Your heart will be ready to go out there and love again. You're just afraid. That's all it is. Right, you're going from the Four of Wands. I feel like Source is bringing you this beautiful energy. Look at this energy. It's all clear. It's loving. It's like you get to see again. Look at this beautiful, again, the feathers are all out there, right? But it's more, look at the difference between these feathers trying to run. It almost seems like you're trying to run away or leave, right? Just get out of your way. These feathers are all ruffled up versus these feathers that they know. They even changed color. They're orange, right? Activating that sacral chakra. Really, really knowing where they're at. They know their worth. Look at this beautiful energy that's being brought to you from guidance, from Source. It almost seems like you're being activated and just, it's like royalty. Look at this beautiful royalty wand here. There's wand energy. It almost seems like they're bringing this wand energy to you, right? Because that's what you need. You need that fire to get activated. This is what you've been missing. This wand energy. They're trying really hard to activate that heart so that you can become this. How can you see around you? There's no fire, right? You need the heart, you need water, you need your heart. And then once you let that heart clear out, you activate. Look at this one energy that comes in. The minute you heal, you get to see again. You get to walk like what you really are, right? Again, like I said, I feel this energy inside of you ready to be released, to be activated so that you can move forward. Yeah, you're at the Eight of Swords. Who gives a fuck? Really, it's all about how you see it. It's like the minute you let go, you get to be happy again. Now, my question is, hello? Hi. Hi, Carmelita. Give me 1 second. Let me call you back. Let me call you back in like 15 minutes. Okay. Bye. Sorry about that. I had a friend of mine call me and she's been trying to reach me, but she's like, she's older, so she like, she has a landline. She's like 80 or something, but she's a sweet lady. So sorry, y'all. Sorry. You know how we have to do with the elderly. You gotta be nice to them. You gotta make sure you let them know you're gonna call them back. All right. So what is the last thing to say? Oh, you got the same card that my what reading was it? Cancer reading got. You got the Magician here, right? It's like, come on, come on. You got the Magician here, like this beautiful energy right in front of you. It's like the sun is being activated. It's being shown down in these caves of the darkest areas of mind and letting you know we're here for you, right? We're here. We're beautiful. We're like, you're such a beautiful being. Your heart, right? It's like at the center, your heart, you can see yourself. It's a mirror. You're being mirrored back. What needs to be cleared, right? What needs to be shown to you? What needs to be with you? What needs to go with you so you can be shed so that you can go towards the sun? It's crazy here. Like, I mean, what more can I say about this? About clearing that heart? Guys, comment down on the link below. What's the biggest fear you have about heart activation? I know one of them could be possibly, I think some of you guys are so used to being in that energy that maybe the fear isn't necessarily 100% on, oh, it's too painful. If I feel what the heart feels, then I'm gonna die, right? Because that's exactly what it feels like. You're gonna die. It's also, I think, that you're so used to the dark energy that you're kind of wondering, is this even worth it? Going back out there and putting myself out there. What if I don't have what it takes to put myself out there? Like, what if I don't have it in me anymore? What if I'm just too riddled in pessimism and all of that, right? Because then you get the fool. Look, all that light being shed onto you and you're like, what if I'm not equipped? Oh my gosh, you guys are the main, you're the sun. What do you mean? What if I'm not equipped? Motherfucker, you're the sun. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that. Like, I'm not talking shit to you, right? I'm saying, like, you're the sun. What do you mean? I'm not equipped for this. You equipped for this. You're the sun. You activate us. You activate every other freaking zodiac sign. Without you, we die. The sun is the strongest realm of energy. It activates every single human and biological cell out there. What do you mean? What if I'm not light or bright enough? You are. You are everything. Without you, we die. Boy, you think this is just like a game? Oh, you know, Leos, they're just a civic. No. You are the sun. Know your place. What, planets aren't, what, adjustments aren't real and all that shit? No, they are. How are you gonna tell me you're not royalty when you know you damn are? You just want to play these fucking games with me right now. Stop playing these games. You know damn well what you are. It's time for you to step into your power because there's so much work that you need to do. You and your guys are like, bro, we have so much work we gotta get done in this lifetime, and without you, it's not possible. Who else is gonna do it in your lineage? Nobody else is gonna do it but you. What, you have somebody else doing it in your lineage for you? You know how many people don't step into their power? You know how many things don't get done in this lifetime that they have to come back and somebody else in the lineage has to come back and do for you, that the things that you weren't able to do? Knowing damn well you know you can do. You stepped into the spiritual life willingly, knowing that there was a chance you weren't gonna be able to complete all the things you needed to do. But guess what? You know you can. You're a Leo. You're a fucking lion. You knew you were meant to do this. This is for you, nobody else. You had exact specific blueprints and plans to do in this lifetime, and you knew you could have done them. You know you can. You don't need a personal coach. You are the fucking personal coach. What do you mean? Your energy alone, you're meant to go out there and you're so confident. You're meant to go out there and fucking teach people how to do these things. What am I telling you this for? This is something you know. It's who you are. It's embedded in your DNA. What, you think you were just born to be the fucking Leo, like as a sun sign? What? No. Like, it was specific. You specifically chose that sign for a reason, right? To adapt to the specific gifts that you knew you needed to partake in this lifetime. Anyways, sorry, I didn't mean to get all, you know how I get. I love y'all. If you guys want to comment in the chat, let me know what you're struggling with. We can have a conversation, all right? I love y'all, my Leos. Bye.